morning. Today's Sunday and I just got off of work looking like a hot mess, but that's because I had the wedding last night and I kind of wanted to sleep in a little bit this morning, so I just didn't do any makeup. I normally do my makeup for work, but so it's not very often that I do show up to work without any, but this is the only place that I will work without any makeup on, so there's that. And I'm actually kind of having like a super stressful day today. Tomorrow my mom has been not with me. She passed away 5 years ago tomorrow, and so I've been struggling with that all day today. So yeah, I'm gonna try and make today a positive day, so we'll see what I can do to get that done. Brunch time. Yum. So I didn't eat anything before I went to work this morning. Everyone was sleeping and I just didn't want to make any noise, and plus I woke up kind of late and I just wanted to sleep in even though I had to work, so I slept in for work, I guess. Yeah, so I made myself some eggs, and my husband just made some popcorn and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for Memphis for lunch. So we are going to dig in. My brunch was absolutely delicious, and I came into my bedroom and my husband made the bed. Like, sometimes he'll pull the pillows, or I mean the blankets up, but he never puts the pillows down. It's so nice to come home to a made bed. But I think I'm gonna mess it up because I'm so exhausted today. I'm like really emotional because tomorrow is the anniversary of my mom's passing. It's been 5 years tomorrow. So I don't know what triggered me this morning. I think it was like the Facebook memories, scrolling through those, and I just kind of broke down. I seen one that explained a pretty crazy moment right before my mom passed away. At this point, she was like barely even able to wake up enough to take her pills, and she had woken up. She wasn't even on pills. She was on liquid medication. So anyways, she woke up and we gave her her meds, and she was staring at the door, and then she like kind of was like looking at the door and then like followed it like this, you know, and then she looked at us and she goes, wow, that was so exciting. And then she started to kind of drift off to sleep, and we're like, what was exciting? Like, what just happened, you know? It was just, I mean, it doesn't sound so bizarre, but if you're there, it was just the craziest thing, like the way she did it, you know? It was like she was watching something. So and she had like this big cheesy smile on her face, and she was saying, Jim, 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 James. Well, my dad's name was James, and everyone called him Jim or Jimmy, and he passed away when I was 1.5. So she kind of drifted on and off of sleep for a little while, and when she woke up, we asked her like, what happened? And she explained to us that my dad showed her her wings, and he showed her that I was born with wings on my back, and she said that both of our wings are absolutely beautiful. And so as she's telling us this, I feel a hand on my shoulder, and my aunt was kind of standing like sort of right behind me, and so I thought it was her like touching my shoulder. And so I reached back to grab her hand to, like, you know, kind of be like, yeah, I feel you there, you know, like, I recognize that you're trying to console me and comfort me. But, like, when I touched the hand, there was nothing there. And so then I turned around and I looked, and my aunt was standing there with her arms crossed. Like, I mean, it was just the craziest thing. And I asked her, I was like, did you just touch me? Like, and I could still feel the hand on my shoulder. And she's like, no. And as soon as she said that, I kind of started to freak out a little bit, which now I regret, because, like, that, I don't know, I feel like that could have been my dad. So that was really kind of strange, and, like, the energy in the house was just surreal. So she's been, like, wanting, she smells my food breath, but she's been just, like, so snuggly today. I think she knows that I'm not in the best of spirits, I guess, but I'm involved with this group on Facebook, and the girls in that group are so supportive. It's so awesome. And I just made like the, simple little post like, hey guys, I'm having a bad day, explained why, and asked them to post some GIFs on Facebook, and I got some really awesome responses, so that definitely put me in a better mood. Plus, Memphis is here, so yeah, in the wedding yesterday, and we got to see my grandma's old farm, so that was awesome. So right now I'm trying to upload that footage from my phone to my computer, and then I'm going to put it into my editing program and edit that vlog, and we'll see how much footage I have and how I'm going to put these vlogs together. I have officially decided to take a nap. I have also ruined the bed that my husband made. So there's that. And I don't know what's up with my eyebrow. This is driving me nuts. There's like a gap right there. I mean, I'm not filled in or anything, but normally this is the one that I have the issues with. This is my good brow. Not today. Just cut them off. Yeah, so I am exhausted. Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday, September 18th, and today marks the 5-year anniversary of my mom's passing. So I'm planning on doing something for her today. I'm not exactly sure what. I do have my balloons left still from my birthday, so I might release those with like a note or something. Yeah, so this morning I haven't really been doing much. I had my morning coffee, ran to the gas station to get some bananas, and I was going to get an icy, but it's kind of cold outside, so changed my mind. But I'm going to make a protein shake here in a little bit, and then I'm also going to make some chili. I had to lock the dogs in the kennel while I was at the gas station, so I'm going to let them out. Hi, doggies. Oh, you act like you've been in there for a year. So this little one here hasn't had her lunch yet, so I'm going to give her her lunch, and then I'm going to let them outside, and I'll get my protein shake done and the chili started. So she's eating her food. Come on, Marshy, let's go outside. It's such a gloomy day out. I hate fall because of this. It makes me so depressed. Plus, of course, during the fall we have today, September 18th, so that's never fun. Although yesterday I was like super emotional. Everything was making me want to cry. But today I'm doing a lot better. My spirits are up, so that's good. And I'm kind of excited for the balloon release. Some of them are kind of deflated, so I'm going to leave them in a cluster. I was hoping to video chat with my brother while I did the balloon release, but he's in the Army, so his time is really limited. I talked to him earlier today, and he said that he probably isn't going to have any time today because he was currently in the process of changing rooms, and then he had a bunch of field work or something to do later in the afternoon, so he's pretty swamped today, unfortunately. I feel bad for him. I don't even really know if he's so busy, so I'm not really sure if he even remembered what today was. So being that he is so busy, I kind of feel bad reminding him, but you know, I had to ask. So Dara's almost done with her lunch. I'm going to let her out, and then we're gonna head upstairs. So I just realized how fitting it is that I'm making chili today. Don't mind this bulge in my mouth. I'm eating one of these cinnamon candies. These were one of my mom's favorite candies, and this red wrapper on here she would take, and she had a port that was on her chest right here, and it went to her heart and into like one of her main arteries, I do believe. So and that was for her chemotherapy treatments and stuff, so they could like take blood and do all that kind of stuff with her and not have to poke her every single time she'd go in. So today I'm making chili, and chili was one of her absolute favorite things to eat. Chili and roast beef sandwiches with au jus. Oh, she loved those. Or Philly steak and cheese sandwiches. She also loved that. Like anything Philly steak and cheese. So when she was sick, she used to always have me pick up chili buckets from Broadway Pizza. They had this like award-winning chili, and we were both absolutely obsessed with this. So they would close before I would get off work, and this is actually when I worked at the foster home still. So they'd close before I'd get off work. They'd close the kitchen, but the bar would still be open. So I'd just call ahead of time and ask them to put a pint or two aside for me, and then I'd go pick it up, and my mom and I would chow on that chili. It was so good. Alright guys, I've got the chili sauce in the crock pot, getting ready for the hamburger to start browning. Just turned it on, so I've got it all covered in season, the onion in there. I put salt and pepper, garlic salt, a little bit of cumin, and some chili powder in here. I'm going to add some pepper in there. And then I also added a little bit of cumin and chili powder into the crock pot. So in here we have 2 cans of tomato sauce, 2 cans of kidney beans, 1 can of chili beans, and a small can of chili powder, or not chili powder, green chilies. And then I also have a large mason jar of Grandma's homemade stewed tomatoes. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be a really bomb chili batch. Hamburger is done, and I'm just mixing it all in right now. This is gonna be so good. So the chili is cooking, and I just got the living room all vacuumed, and my grandma's fan, because I just realized that her fan was like covered in dust, which now my eyes are really bothering me because I found out that I'm allergic to dust in my allergy test, so that kind of makes sense that they are bothering me now. But so I really want to get ready today, do my makeup so that way I look like kind of cute when I let go of my balloons, I guess. You know, so it'd be a fun memory and I don't have to look back and be like, wow, it was a train wreck. But I wanted to film it, and I don't have sufficient memory on an SD card to do that. So I'm going to try and upload the footage that's on this SD card and see how many minutes the SD card gives me, because yesterday, or rather Sunday rather, oh my goodness, I can't talk this. Sunday was yesterday. Saturday, it said that I only had 18 minutes of record time, and the SD card was completely empty. And then yesterday it said that I had 10 minutes of record time, and once again it was completely empty. So my record time just keeps getting cut in half, and literally it just popped up and said I have 5 minutes. So either way, I have to upload this footage, and I'm probably gonna have to get a new SD card, which kind of sucks because I've been doing really good about recording and uploading and being pretty consistent. So if I'm out of an SD card, that means that I can't film, and that'll be disappointing because this has been like kind of like a boost for my, I don't know, my attitude, I guess. Like, I've been super depressed, and this has given me kind of like a reason to be happy and excited, and I really enjoy editing the videos. So, well, we'll see. I might just have to get a new one, bite the bullet, and whatever, except for I don't get paid for another week, and I am broke. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so good news, everybody. I got my SD card formatted, so it has like 5.5 hours of footage on it now, like available footage. Only bad news is that it is officially 4 o'clock, and my husband and grandmother get home in an hour. So I don't have enough time to film an actual video. So I'm just gonna kind of slap some makeup on my face probably, just so I look somewhat decent for releasing the balloons, because I feel like I want to look good for that. I know it's silly, but yeah, I don't care.
So this is also a true story from my childhood. Back through the
Years I go wandering, once again, back through the seasons of my youth. And I recall a box of eggs someone gave us, and how my mama put the rags to use. There were rags of many colors, every piece was small. Didn't have a coat, and it was way back in the fall. Sewed the rags together, sewing every piece with love. Coat of many colors, I was so proud of. Patches on my breeches and holes in both my shoes. A coat of many colors, hurried off to school, just to find the others laughing and making fun of me in my coat of many colors Mama made for me. Many colors was worth more than all their clothes. Didn't understand it, and I tried to make them see one was only poor if they choose to be.
It is true we
Had no money,
but I
as rich as I could be.
in my
Coat of many colors Mama made for me, just for me. So I look really ugly right now, but I opened up Facebook and I shared this video earlier because my grandmother, I mean, not my grandmother, my aunt had shared this video, and my grandmother used to play this song, and my mom and I and my grandma used to sing to Dolly all the time. And I opened up my phone to look at something else, and that started playing. So yeah, I don't know. I really feel like she's with me today. It's crazy. So I already have my makeup done. I threw my hair up a few minutes ago. My grandma and Ben are home from work, so they are enjoying the chili that I made earlier. They're arguing with each other upstairs. I so hope that you can hear that. So I'm just gonna write a letter to my mom and attach those to the balloons before I set them off. Okay, so I just got done writing the letter to my mom, and it just says, "Dear Mom, today marks 5 years since you passed away." Frowny face. "I've missed you every second of every day since you left us." Super true. "Since then, so much has happened that I wish I could have shared with you. You were and forever will be my best friend. I hope you and Dad are always watching over me. This year, my husband Ben and I celebrated our 2nd year of marriage as well as my golden birthday. Remember planning this birthday with me my whole life? 25 seems so far away. I love you forever and always, Mama. Thank you for being mine. Love, your baby girl, Corey." So now I'm going to attach this note somehow to these balloons, and then we are going to send them off after my husband and my grandma get done eating. As you can tell, some of them are kind of starting to deflate a little bit, but they're all still floating pretty good. So I'm hoping that they float away. Float to heaven balloons. Okay, the note is on here, pretty secure. I think it's pretty cute. It looks like a little bow. So the balloons are just floating here, waiting. And I got this sign. It says, "Every little thing is gonna be alright." Sorry for the dogs. And this was my mom's very favorite quote. So I think I'm gonna try to take a few pictures of the balloons and the note with this. Okay, we're about to release the balloons for my mom. Woo! I've got they're kind of deflated because they're from my birthday, but I've got a little note here for my mom on it. So, perfect. You ready, babe? You gonna hold on to them with me? All right. Ready?
Yep.
Release.
There they are.
So we just released my mom's balloons with her message to heaven, and now my husband and I are going to take the dogs on a little walk. So we've got the dogs out here. I think the last time I came here was actually on our anniversary. And we took pictures next to this bush right here. So that was really fun. Oh, it's chilly. I wish I would have brought in a different jacket. I wonder if my husband has one. Recording us. Well, that was a lot of fun. We just played some football in the park. This park is so cute. It's got this little like fake playhouse over here. I think that's adorable. And it's got these little sand diggers. Huge playground for the kids. Big field. There is a baseball field over there. And then over here, there's a basketball court. Sorry, I'm kind of out of breath. Not exactly in the best shape of my life. Oh my goodness, the geese are coming back and Dar sees them. She's excited.
Well, you got to see geese.
Marcy, hi baby. Do you like going to the park?
Marshall. Why don't you have a drink?
So my husband's trying to hit the cross right there, and I didn't think I was going to be able to hit it, so I threw it once and hit it right on the money, and he's on like round like what, 5 I think. Oh, it's so funny. Okay, let's see if you can make it this time. Close.
That's enough filming. So my wife is trying to throw the football.
I didn't even touch the fence.
Is that a joke?
Ben got it to the 4th one up, and I can't even touch the fence.
Hey, psycho. Okay, ready, go.
Ah, I got one.
Sorry I didn't zoom in on that face.
No zooming. No.
I heard your nail break on that one.
I just barely scratched it. My hair's falling out. So we're back from our walk, and I'm finally eating dinner. I've got my bowl of chili with a side of cottage cheese, and I always let it sit on the side because I love it when the hot chili and the cold cottage cheese are like on a spoon together, and they take a bite and you mix them like this. That is a bite. And I've also got my tall glass of milk. So I made this chili, but I never tried it. So here is the final taste. Not bad. What? What do you think, babe? I'll drop some on the table. How is it?
Don't go on MasterChef. Just kidding. It's really good.
It's not bad. It's always missing something though. It never tastes like my mom's. So dinner was awesome, and we had an amazing night tonight. It was fun celebrating my mom today and releasing the balloons. My husband did it with me. So I'm really, really happy for that. So thank you. Yeah, so we're gonna call it a night here, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night!
Thank you!